بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين واللعنة الدائمة الأبدية على أعدائهم أجمعين إلى يوم الدين. Inshallah, this is going to be our final session, the 10th session. We said that we have 10 sessions of this Arabic grammar, Quranic Arabic grammar. That means to get familiarized with very commonly encountering letters and get familiarized with its meaning. So what happens that whenever it pops up, these letters, they pop up on your face, you are able to understand something close meaning, and that helps you in the reflection, in the tadabbur and pondering. So basically, let us see. So today is lesson 10. Now, what's going to happen after this lesson? That there may be part 2, or some people have requested the introduction to the interpretation of the Quran, or we will start part 2. So it depends what are we going to do, inshallah, in after this session. But we are going to continue classes, inshallah. Okay, so let's share the slides. And as I said, it's going to be our final session, lesson 10. Okay. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. So we were discussing about حروف العطف, conjunctions, and we were not able to complete because as you know that for the conjunctions, we had these conjunctions. Sometimes these conjunctions, they do not act like conjunctions. The meaning might be same, like hatta. Hatta can be a preposition, can be something, a nominative, and can be a conjunction. So some of these conjunction, particles of conjunction, they do not come as conjunction. What do I mean by that? If you recall, if you do not recall, I'm not going to repeat it. Please go back to my lesson 9. It's uploaded on YouTube. We said conjunction means the pre-conjunction, the post-conjunction follows the grammatical sign and grammatical nature of the pre-conjunction. So post-conjunction follows pre-conjunction. So if it is O sound, post-conjunction will be O. If pre-conjunction will be A sound, post-conjunction will be A sound. If pre-conjunction will be E sound, so the vowels, they follow each other in general. Obviously, there are certain details. And so basically, this is not a grammar session. This is like trying to understand and get familiarized with the Quranic grammar. So that is why I have not gone into details of these grammar. So basically, you're trying to understand the structure. So these sessions were more close to the Sarf rather than being grammar. Grammar means we are going to talk about the marfu', mansub, majroor, the conjunction, like the nominative and accusative and genitive and all those kind of forms. Okay, when is it subject, when is it object, when is it preceded by preposition. We took a few things in pronouns, but we did not go and take a full lesson on these kind of things. They are uploaded. There's an introduction to the grammar also uploaded on our channel on YouTube. So now we come back to our huruf al-atf, the conjunction. So you know that the conjunctions in Arabic language, even the conjunctions, sometimes they might have literal meaning, sometimes they might have different meaning, metaphorical meaning. So basically I focused on literal meaning, but if you find in the interpretation of the Quran or the tafsir of the Quran some different meaning of thumma or fa, or these kind of, don't say, oh, we were told this meaning. Yes, I'm also making a disclaimer that sometimes they have metaphorical meanings as well. That's why in the interpretation you might not see thumma, after, or then, or hatta, until. You might have different meanings of these letters or these conjunctions. So we took wow, we took fa, we took thumma, we took hatta, aw, bel, lakin, la, am. Some of them we could not find examples of them in the Quran. They might be, there are examples, but not as conjunctions. Remember, huruf al-atf. This session is huruf al-atf. So lakin we had said in our previous session that lakin can have different grammatical hats. Okay, like this was the lakin. But there's a condition. It should not be if you want to use it as a conjunction, it should not have a prefix of wa. It should not come after wa. If it comes after wa, it's not a conjunction. Post of it should be a noun and not a pronoun or a sentence. So if there's a pronoun after walakin, after lakin, it's not a conjunction. It's acting at other grammatical position. But the meaning will be always however or but. So the meaning is almost going to be same in all the cases. But the grammatical position, the grammar of it is going to be different. The pre of it should be in a negated or prohibition form. So that's why these examples we needed to find from the Quran. So these are all negated. Ma najaha, no one passed. La tashab, do not, the prohibition, do not associate. La tansur, do not support. La uhib, I don't love. La tukrim, do not honor. Okay, the disobedient, but honor the lakin at-ta'in, the obedient. Do not, I don't love the sloppy, but I love those who strive. Do not support the oppressor, but support the oppressed. Do not associate with somebody who deceives, but go with trustworthy. But, so this is all but, okay? Ma najaha, no one passed except for the, ma najah al-kaslan, the sloppy one did not pass. But, so if there was wa here, walakin, 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 and Quran is packed with a lot of lakin, but it has wa before it. So most of whatever is found in the Quran was not conjunction, okay? If you see lakin, but it has same meaning. The meaning is almost same. The problem is only grammatical position. What is this grammar? And we are not studying grammar, so that's why I just wanted to give you an example of it. Then we started talking about hatta, until. Hatta has also the meaning of until. However, so this is going to be we are going to continue hatta today. So hatta, conditions. So hatta could be a preposition. We took in huruf al-jar. Salamun hiya hatta matla'il fajr. Hatta matla'i. That was a preposition in the particles of preposition, huruf al-jar. Here we are going to discuss when can we consider hatta as a conjunction. So whatever before it, whatever after it follows before it in its sign, in vowel signs or grammatical position. So here, conditions of hatta to be considered. And as I said, this is just a side note. I just want you to be aware of, because this is not according to this level. But many times people, they might think hatta, oh, it's a preposition. Or some place you will say it's not a proposition. Then you will tell, oh, this Maulana taught us the wrong thing. So I'm giving you a disclaimer. This session is, this portion is disclaimer that hatta can have different hats, grammatical positions. So it has to be apparent meaning, apparent, not pronoun. So hadar an-nas hatta al-atfal. People came, even the, or until the mean years, even, including the children. Hatta al-atfal. Hatta here means not until, including, okay, even the. Hatta here is me. However, it is a conjunction. It is a conjunction here. That means we are saying people came and the kids also came. That's one condition. The condition, the post noun after it is not a verb. So al-atfal is a noun, children. The post noun belongs to the group of the post hatta noun belongs to the group of pre hatta noun. Children, are they from people or not? Yes. So people came, including the children, even the children, until the children, or and the children, also the children, whatever meaning. See, I told you there are different meanings you might find different places. What he's trying to say is people came, even the children came. So here, children are, they belong to the group of people. So that means hatta here is a conjunction. Mata al-nasu, hatta al-anbiya. Here, children are people. The prophets are people. The head of the fish is part of the fish. Mata al-nasu, hatta al-anbiya. People died, even the prophets. That means no one is going to live forever. So hatta al-anbiya are parts of the people. Hadar al-nas, hatta al-atfal. People came, even the children. So children are part of the people and they're nouns. So conditions of conjunctions are there. So see, if the condition of conjunctions are there, see, nasu, ambiya'u. Ambiya'u follows nasu. Okay? Ambiya'u follows nasu. حضر الناس حتى الأطفال. أطفال follows nasu. أكلت السمكة. I ate the fish. So fish is an object. Object has to be a sound. Samakata. Hatta ra'sa. Until the head of it. Even the head of it. Including the head of it. So ra'sa. Samakata. So ra'sa is following this. Ha is a suffix. So we don't look at the grammatical sign of the suffix. It's a pronoun. So it's something else. Those are two words. Until the head of it. So ha is the of it in English. So there are two words but connected. So it's suffixed. So hatta ra'sa, so ra'sa. So here we have a and we have a. So whatever after hatta follows before hatta. So I ate the fish, even the head of it. So head is part of the fish. يُؤْخَذُ الْحِسَابُ. The accounting we will be, people will be accountable. Accounting will be taken from مِنَ النَّاسِ, from the people. Hatta nisa. Do the women think they are not going to be accountable? No, they are going to be. Hatta nisa'i, nasi. So this is the rule of conjunction. Whatever post-conjunction follows pre-conjunction. So we said this, and I've taken the images and this content from this page just for the copyright purpose. Okay. So sometimes hatta can have three grammatical probabilities. Okay. So let's say, again, this is not for your level here, but just to let you know that it could be conjunction, it could be a nominative subject, it could be a preceded by a preposition, like salamun hiya hatta matla' al-fajr. That was a preposition. Okay. So it had a meaning of preposition. So let's see. The same example, أكلت السمكة حتى رأسها. I ate the fish until the head of it. So conjunction, wa and. I ate the fish and its head. That means here, like even its head. So here we have used as a conjunction, and its head. I ate the fish, and because people, they throw the head. So say, no, I ate the fish and its head. Even the head, like it means. So here, what was it? It was samakata, ra'sa. Okay. Now it could be grammared as mubtada. So it is considered. Oh, let me fix this. Okay. So it is considered. So it is considered as a new sentence. So thus it would take the u sound. So people said that no, hatta stops. So after hatta, whatever comes is a new sentence. Okay, new sentence. So how do we say that? So it would be ra'su. Akaltu samakata. I ate the fish. And then I ate the head of it as well. So here it is like a I ate the ra'suha. So that means that there is a subject or a verb implicit here. And also I ate the head of it. So here you ate the head of it, that means it is subject object. But here they consider it رأسها رأس السمكة أكلتها. Head of the fish. So now it is a subject. What happened to the head of it? I ate it. You see? So now head of the fish. So if it is mubtada, it is beginning, I have to say رأسها. Okay. أكلت السمكة حتى رأسها أكلت. Its head also I ate. You see? So its head came as nomination. When you take the meaning like that. رأسها. Okay? رأسها. رأسها. Okay? So so that's why we have this this hatta can have different grammatical and this is ikhtilaf. Remember I had mentioned that how our maraja they differ in the fiqh. These are linguistic maraja in language. Some they will consider hatta a conjunction. Some they will consider no, it's a stop of the sentence, and then after that the sentence is considered a new nominative sentence connected with the previous nominated sentence. So the okay, sorry, some technical issues. So here, so there are maraji of Arabic language. They have different meanings here. Okay, so basically, what we're trying to say is we are going in grammar. We are not going to go to this ikhtilafat. The way with the beginner we teach them a general norm of fiqh. So there is a general norm which is in Arabic language. That's we are going to follow the pattern. Okay, and then in future, if you are going to go advanced Arabic language grammar, you will face these in Hausa, different ways of analyzing an Arabic sentence, not like as our Maraja. They don't disagree in all the whole fiqh. There are some areas where they have different, like moon sighting issue, like this issue, that issue. So the grammarians also, the Maraja of grammar, they have also a few places they disagree when they analyze. Inshallah, in future you will understand this, and inshallah some of these might encounter when we are going to start the grammar of the Holy Quran. We'll take ayat and analyze the ayat grammatically. That is why it is very important for us to understand this. So I'm just telling you that something in future, if you do remember, don't be surprised. Oh, we heard hatta was a conjunction. Now why it is acting like whatever after is a new sentence? We thought it was conjunction. Why is it acting like a preposition? Because the maraja of the grammar, scholars of the grammar, they have a few differences in the way they analyze some of these sentences which has hatta in it. So here, a nominative subject. So it is considered as a new sentence. Thus, it would take sound O because it's a nominative. So, meaning I ate the fish. Okay, I ate the fish, even its head. So now it will be there will be even its head was eaten, or its head I ate also. So its head is now starting a new sentence. So there is an implicit predication there after it. So it's a subject. There's a predication after it. So this is so حتى الابتدائية. So it starts the new sentence. فيكون الاسم التالي مرفوعا على أنه مبتدأ وخبره محذوف. So its predicate is implicit. Okay, was eaten or I ate it. حتى رأسها. So major. Now this one is which we did. Majroor, sorry. Post preposition. Thus it would take an E sound. Ra'si. Okay, ra'si. And it would mean with or until, like salamun hiya hatta matla' al-fajr. That means until ila matla' al-fajr. Until ila. So there, salamun hiya hatta matla' al-fajr, it takes the meaning of harf jar, preposition. So it could be preposition and the meaning would be ila. So when I say I ate the fish till the head of it, until the head of it, ila ra'siha. Now, we'll take example of preposition we did in our preposition, which is salamun hatta matla' al-fajr. A conjunction. Let's take the example of conjunction. Am hasibtum. Did you think an tadkhulul jannata, that you are going to enter the paradise? وَلَمَّا يَأْتِكُمْ مَثَلُ الَّذِينَ خَلَوْا مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ. And when comes to you the example of nations before you. So you have not been informed about the people before you. The people before you, they are going to go to paradise, but how? It's not that easy. Sometimes you are given trial, okay? Tests. Are you really believing in Allah? Or it's just like believing in Allah for your benefits? So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts you on trial, will you leave Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Or you will stick to your faith? So he says, until you hear the examples of the nation before you, مَسَّتْهُمُ الْبَأْسَاءُ وَالضَّرَّاءُ. So difficulty and hardship and stress and all those kind of things they were afflicted by. Okay, they went through a lot of difficulties. وَزُلْزِلُوا, and they were shaken. Okay, they were shaken until حَتَّى يَقُولَ الرَّسُولُ وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا مَعَهُ مَتَى نَصْرُ اللَّهِ. But they never gave hope. They used to say, when is the Nasrullah? When is the victory of Allah? أَلَا إِنَّ نَصْرَ اللَّهِ قَرِيبٌ. Isn't Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is a victory close? Okay, indeed his help is near. So here, hatta. What is before hatta? First of all, after hatta is hatta yaqulu rasul. Okay, so yaqulu is verb. Yaqul is verb. Before hatta is verb. So is it conjunction? No, it is not conjunction. It is not conjunction, because the condition of conjunction is there should be noun, not even a pronoun. So this is not a conjunction. This is ibtida'iyya. This is a nominative. Okay, this is not a conjunction. Let me just fix this. Okay, so this is nominative. Okay, so nominative was which one? The second one. And the first one was conjunction. And the third one was majroor. So this is nominative, was the second one. Let me just make it a second. Okay, so why? Because the conditions, look at the conditions. Let's go back to the conditions. It should be a noun, an-nas, atfal. Post noun should not be a verb, where we have verb there. And after the noun, post should be part of the noun pre. Okay, so the conditions are not there. The condition are not there. Okay, and then what about this one? This one also, the conditions are not there. So this also is not an example. So basically, you see how in Quran, it will be difficult to find so many hatta which are conjunctions. Okay, so we got this and we got nominatives. So hatta عادك العرجون القديم. So it's totally different. حتى عاد كالعرجون القديم. So what they say, a verb عاد, it came until it comes back, becomes, okay. قدرناه منازل. Okay, so there is noun here. Okay, there is noun, and there is حتى عاد كالعرجون القديم. So now let's see عاد القمر. If we consider here the subject al-qamar and we say manazil, so Arjun al-Qadim is a crescent, okay, until it comes back as a crescent. So the moon has stages. Now, if you consider the moon's stages, so manazil is a group of stages, and this is one of the stages. Here, there is an indication of conjunction. However, because of this verb, if we consider hatta al-qamara aada, so we will have to consider the implicit qamar here, manazila qamar. So here we can consider this a conjunction. Why? Because, and I'm going to write this note, so there is an implicit qamar, okay? So, and the old palm tree is one of the phases. So it's part of the moon, okay? So therefore, وَالْقَمَرَ قَدَّرْنَاهُ مَنَازِلَ حَتَّى عَادَ كَالْعُرْجُونِ الْقَدِيمِ. So here we can have a probability of a conjunction. Why? Because whatever noun is after, if we consider that noun an implicit noun, whatever noun after is indeed part of manazil, phases. Crescent is one of the phases. So there is a strong probability we can consider this a conjunction, okay? Conjunction, probable, I'll just write probable. If we consider that implicit qamar there, so yes, so this is finally, we can have a kind of probable, because it's not clear, we had to consider an حتى عاد القمر. See, والقمر حتى عاد القمر. So qamar has phases until the qamar comes with the phase of Arjun al-Qadim. So here we have a strong probability of hatta being conjunction. As I said, this is just a kind of disclaimer that hatta can have different probabilities, okay? And there are conditions that hatta in order to be conjunction. Because we mentioned the lesson of conjunction, that's why we had to mention this. Now we are done with conjunctions, and I think enough in these 10 lessons, we got enough words which help you familiarize with the Arabic majority of the Quran which they pop up. We are going to take an exercise now, okay? So just stay tuned. Now at the end, I just want to give you a session of Mizan Sarfi, okay? The morphological scale, the morphological scale. Now what does this Mizan Sarfi mean? Like when you have this old school weighing machine, if you put apple on one side, you put 1 kilo on other side. So if you put 2 kilo, you put more apple here. So the more you put here, the more you put there. The more you remove from here. So it is mizan. Whatever you add here, you have to add here. Whatever you decrease here, you have to decrease here. So you got the mizan, weighing scale. So this is also, we have this mizan is sarfi, morphological scale. In Arabic language, majority of the words are tri-letter, 3-letter. Then there are suffixes and prefixes and additions. But majority of the verb are 3 letters. That is the word in Arabic language. Majority of them are based on 3 root letters, root word. So studies the structure of the Arabic word, and whatever encounters it from addition, from addition or additions or decrease in from an addition or a decrease in its letter. Most of the Arabic root words are tri-lettered words. Therefore, I think I was sleeping when I made this. So let's just, okay. An addition or a decrease in its letters. So whatever encounters it from an addition or whatever. So studies the structure of the Arabic word and whatever encounters it from an addition or a decrease in its letters. Most of the Arabic root words are tri-lettered words. Therefore, a three-letter standard form was made to measure the words. Fa, Ain, Lam. Fa, Ain, Lam. Fa'il. Like from fa'ala, he did. Fi'il, an act. Yaf'alu, he is doing. Okay, so I said here Arabic, that means it's a reminder. Put Arabic, please, so that people can know. We'll put it now. Okay. Fa, and then Ain, and then Lam, and then we can put like this as well, and we can say Fa, Al. Okay, so this is the root word. This is a root word of Arabic tri-letter. So whenever we ask, what is the fa'ul kalima? That means what is the beginning of the kalima. What is the ain of kalima? Kalima means word. What is the ain of kalima? That means what is the middle of the word. What is the lam of kalima? That means that is the end of the word. What is fa'ul kalima? What is fa? What is ain al kalima? Lam al kalima. I'm going to give you example. If the root word was more than 3 letters, then lams will be added. Like zalzala. Zalzala is originally a 4-letter verb. Okay, so let me just show you how we can do that. Where is my pen? I think I have a spot here. Okay, so kitab, kataba. Okay, kataba, kitab. So root letter, this is fa of the word is kaf, ta of the word is like ain. I mean, ain of the word is ta. This is fa'ul kalima. This is lam of the word, and that is ba. So what is the fa of the kataba? Kaf. What is the ain of the kataba? Ta. What is the lam of the kataba? Ba. So fa and ain and lam are those standard ways, you know, like 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg, you put one side. On the other side, you put the apple or orange or whatever. So what is fa of the kalima here? It is kaf, fa of the kalima. What is ain of the kalima? Ta. What is lam of the kalima? Ba. Okay, kataba. Okay, so now I'm going to give you the example of 4-letter. We have zalzala. Zalzala, okay, is a 4-letter verb, like shook, earthquake, shook, shaking, okay? It shooked, earthquake, shooked. So now, what is the fa of kalima? Za. Za is the fa of kalima. What is the ain of kalima? Lam is the ain of kalima. What is the lam of kalima? Lam. But this is for the 3-letter. Then we have one extra here because it's a 4-letter verb. Don't worry. We put extra lam. So it's fa'lala. Zalzala on the scale of fa'lala. Zalzala on the scale of fa'lala. Kataba on the scale of fa'ala. Yaktub on the scale of yaf'al. So this is how we try to, because when you look into the dictionary, when you look into the index, you have to deroot. You have to you have to what they say, strip the word to its original root, and then look into the dictionary. Except for Mawrid dictionary, I call it Mawrid dictionary for the dummies. That means whatever word you will find, you don't have to deroot it. So that Mawrid guy had made some stuff easy for the for those people who don't want to go into the hassle of stripping the word from its extra. So what are these extra? There are not too many extras. So extra could be a shadda, doubling the letter, that's shadda. And extra also could be one of these. So whenever a letter is added to a root, okay, the root of the word, even if it was an increase by shadda or repeating the root word, similar letter will be added to its corresponding letter in the scale. Like we have, where did my pen go? Okay, there you go. So we have allama. You have heard allama al-insana ma lam ya'lam. Allama. How many letters are these? 3 or 4? 4. Allama. Allama. Because shadda represents 2 letters. Okay, so what is the fa of the kalima? Ain. Allama. What is the lam of the kalima? Lam. What is the ain of the kalima? Sorry. Okay, redo. Go away, lam, go away. Why aren't you not going away? Undo, okay. Yes. So fa of the kalima is ain. Allama, from ilm. Ain, lam, mim. So fa of the kalima is ain. Lam of the kalima is what? Sorry, ain of the kalima is lam. What is the lam of the kalima? Is mim. Okay. So what will happen to this lam, which was the addition of the shadda? Well, we will have to, like this was the thing, no? Allama, I'm going to write it here. Okay, so it was like ain, lam, lam, mim. So fa of the kalima was ain. Okay. Ain of the kalima was lam. Lam of the kalima was mim. So what will happen to this? We say, what happened to this originally? We kept shadda. So it got repeated. So we are going to repeat the ain. So fa'ala. Allama fa'ala. You see, that is how the scale works. We are going to do more practice on that. This is just an introduction today to when we go to the part 2, we are going to do a lot of these things, which is sarf, morphology, Arabic morphology. You are going to do every day this, weighing, taking out, stripping the letters, okay? So this is going to be, inshallah, uploaded on YouTube. So please review this session. Okay, now you told us that shadda could be added. That means similar letter could be added. Are there any non-similar letter which could be added? Yes, there are. What are those? This sa'altumuniha. Everything in this. You ask me about it. Sin could be added. Alif could be added. Lam could be added. Ta could be added. Mim could be added. Wow could be added. Noon could be added. Noon could be added. Ha could, sa'altumuniha. There's one noon extra, sorry. Sa'altumuniha. Let me just remove. Sa'altumuniha. There's a ya here. Ya. Forgot about the ya. Sa'altumuniha. These are the ones which you need to strip it off the word to get the root word. Okay, obviously it requires some skills. You'll not be able to do that, but this is just, you're getting some kind of introduction to our next course. Okay, we are going to practice a lot in this. So this is basically, these are the letters. They might be in middle, they might be at the end, prefix, suffix, middle fix, whatsoever fixes. These are the letters they stretch the three-letter verb or a word to a longer one. Let's take an easy example. Okay, so kataba, what is the scale of it? See, fa'ul kalima, ainul kalima, lamul kalima. Fa is kaf, ain is ta, lam is ba. So kataba, fa'ala. Katib, what is added here? Now, I think you need to participate in this exercise, okay? So who wants to say what is added here?
Aleph.
Alif, see? Katib, fa'il, katib. Kaf is fa'ul kalima. Ta is ainul kalima. Ba is lamul kalima. So now this is the sa'altumuniha. Remember, was there in sa'altumuniha. So if we want to check the dictionary, we will remove this and try to find this word in kaf tebe. We will find it. What about this maktub, maf'ul? What is added here?
Meme.
Meme and
Wow.
yes. So maktub. So fa'il kalima is kaf. Ain al kalima is ta. Lam al kalima is waw. So meme and waw are added. Remember, in sa'altumuniha, there was waw and there was meme. Okay? Let's see. Kitabun, fi'alun. What is added here?
Aleph again.
Alif. So fa'ul kalima kaf. Ainul kalima ta. Lamul kalima ba. So this is the sa'altumuniha guy. Katatib, fa'ail, fa'ail. What is added here? So these are 6. What is added here?
Alif and yeah.
Alif and ya and
Ta.
ta. So kitab, katatib. So there's an extra ta. Fa'ail. Okay? Istiktab, asking someone to write. Istif'al. What is added here?
Aleph, Sin, Ta, and Aleph.
Yes, which are in sa'altumuniha. Sin, alif, ta. Okay? These are there. Kutub, fu'ul. Change of the vowel signs. Maktab, what is added here?
Meme.
Yes, fantastic. So this is Mizan al-Sarfi. And here are a few examples from the Quran about the thing we discussed now. فَقُلْ سَلَامٌ عَلَيْكُمْ كَتَبَ رَبُّكُمْ. So is there any addition here?
No.
No.
No, it's فَعَلَ. كَتَبْنَا. What is the scale of it? How will you pronounce the scale of it? What is added?
Noon.
Noon and?
Alif.
So katabna will be fa'alna. Katabna, fa'alna. Yaktubu, what will be the scale of it?
Yaf'ulu.
Yaf'ulu. Yaktubu, yaf'ulu. And let's see this one. Maktuban, what is the scale of it?
مفعول
مفعولا. واكتب, what is the scale of it?
وفعول
وافعل. اكتب, افعل. There's a sukun. اكتتبها. اكتتبها. What is the scale of it?
إفعال
ifta. ifta
على
علها. افتعلها. اكتتبها. افتعلها. كاتبين.
فاعلين
برا. كتاب.
فعال
فعال. كتب.
فعل
فعل.
فعل
Excellent. Now, before we end, just a helpful tool for those who are planning to do more research. There's an Arabic book which is called Al-Mu'jam al-Mufahras lil-Quran al-Kareem. But I'm going to show you a very excellent resource for researchers to search the similar words to try to understand the integrated tafsir. So if you go to this website, let me share, where did my sharing go? Okay, let me share this page. You can see this page?
Yes.
Okay, now this page is called Corpus. See this? C-O-R-P-U-S, corpus.quran.com. So in university, students, non-Muslim students, they use this, and even Muslim students, non-Arabic speaking students, they use this as a source. It's a fantastic source, a linguistic source, morphological, grammatical source, and for search. So those people who want to do a search, just click word by word dictionary, okay? And this you will have for each surah. You can choose the surah, and then you can choose the ayat. I use this one, Quran Dictionary. Okay, now give me a word. Give me a word. Any word. You know that it's in Quran, but you don't know in which ayat.
تزكية
Huh?
تزكية
Tazkiyah. So tazkiyah, what is the root word of it? Strip it off from word. I want 3-letter word. Tazkiyah is coming from, you will taf'ila. Taf'ila. So you will remove ta, okay? Tazkiyah, taf'aliyah. Taf'aliyah. So you'll remove the ta, so you will have zakka. No, tazkiyah is taf'ila. Taf'ila. So you'll remove the ta from the beginning and ta from the end. So you will have za, ka, ya. Zakka, zaki or zakka. That means these 3 letters you are going to look. See, because you have all this. See, we need to look in za. Now we have za. Now we want to say za and ka. Where is za and ka? Lam mim ya, zaku. So the root word of tazkiyah is zaku. Let's see what are the words in the Quran with this tazkiyah. These are all the different words. So this fantastic tool, verb form 2, verb form 3, verb form 1 to purify, verb form 2, that means present tense. Form 1 past tense, and from Form 5 it's mutaaddi, they call it, like that means shadda has added. And then nouns, okay, different types of nouns, and then you have adjective and noun. So zakiyya, and we have zakiyya, az-zakat, 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 all the way. ذلك أزكى لكم, أزكى, أزكى, أزكى. And then we have تزكى, تزكى, يتزكى, تزكى. And then we have the present tense, ويزكيهم, ويزكيهم, يزكون, يزكي, تزكوا, okay. And then we have ما زكى منكم من أحد, okay. So zaka is past tense. The original word is zaku. So you see how useful this tool, this page is. Hassan, you give me a word now. Any word you think it's from the Quran, even from Surah Al-Fatiha or any surah. Any Arabic word.
قال قال
Qala. Qala.
Qala.
So it is qa. And original root word comes from qawala, from qaf waw. So let's see qaf waw, qaf waw, qaf waw. Where is qaf waw? It should be all the way at the end. So for that, you need to know the sequence of alphabetic letter. Qawl, qawala, qawl. Okay. So now we have about 92 times qawl, 1,618 times qala. Okay. So these are all qala, 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 qalu. All these are like, and this is active participle qa'ilun, qa'ilun. Okay. So this is how useful this website is. It's a very useful website. You can really do a lot of, for the researchers, if you want to find out any word in the Quran, how many times it has been repeated, in which ayat it has been repeated, this is one of the fantastic tools. And you can see on the sides, you have the dictionary, and then you have this English translation, syntactic, that means i'rab, tree bank, ontology, documentation. So for me, I use this a lot in my Quranic researches. So if you are doing a research or you want to find out just how many times a word has been repeated, its different forms, so this will be the best tool for your research. By this, we are done with this course, 10 sessions, and hopefully, inshallah, we will do next courses. And if you have interest to give the test of these 10 courses, you can always contact our admin, Sheikh Maitham,